They're afraid you don't have room for them anymore. That's why they're hiding. That's why they may have led you on and ghosted you. This is someone who may have done this to you several times. You know who it is if it's for you. You need security and you need to move on from this because this person was never going to give you that. They thought they were. There was a time when they thought they were, and it may not be for you, and you could be on any end of it. Maybe you're just observing it. It's a very emotionally exhausting situation for anyone involved, honestly. There could be children involved. People who moved from one continent to another. Whoa. This was a major life decision, like one of those 90-day fiance type of deals where somebody really feels played. Maybe you're just seeing it over social media. You know what? I just got that download because sometimes I use things over social media to confirm my spirit. Like even pop culture stuff I don't really follow. Sometimes it'll come across my feed and I'll just be like, I have a feeling about that. I won't even tell anybody, or maybe I will. Maybe I'll write it down. Maybe I won't. Or it'll just be a back of my mind type of thing. And later on it'll happen and it just comes across my feed. And it's not like I even went to seek out the information. It just comes across my For You page or something. And I'm like, okay, that's how that went. Your mind's drawn that in. It's just intuition. And it could be that. This could be that you're just watching this unfold. And it's just about your intuition, because even you seeing this is an example of what I just said. Your mind's drawn it in like a magnet. So I know that could be, I'm sorry if that's a hard concept to explain. May you understand, because very enlightening, but anyway, rumor has it. This is What's the Tea Oracle deck. Rumor has it. Yeah. That's what I mean. That's funny. That confirms for me. This could be something you're following on social media. Wow. I never got that before. Maybe that's what a lot of this is. Maybe that's what I'm getting sometimes is we see this stuff on social media. Again, it's about your intuition. It's about you knowing where this is going to go and what story this is about. And it could be someone in your life. It could be you. But anyway, Two-Face. It's like someone thought they were going to get back together and realized this was the one who really betrayed their trust. Like someone who more than anyone betrayed their trust. This might have gone on over decades too. Like a real push and pull zigzag relationship. That's what I just got. Zigzag. A very crooked path. Spill tea. I'm sorry. I told you that was What's the Tea. It's spill tea. Partial truths. Confession. Bridging differences. They think they can still salvage this. They think that you saw something that wasn't really what it was. You need to trust your intuition until they make a confession, because you know your intuition told you. You've seen things. Don't tell them what you saw. Partial truths. Like you've even seen a little bit. They're telling you a little bit. They want to bridge some differences and come in with a confession, but they really need to get it right. They need to come correct with that, or don't come at all. Let me get a few cards from What's the Tea. Card drama. Now that could be representative of something else. Money or something. Moving. Have they had a big life change lately? That's what I mean. I started out by saying they're afraid you don't have room for them anymore. Is it literal? Are they trying to come live with you? You got to really have a deep conversation with this person before they make some kind of assumption, because some of them might make an assumption. You know who it is if it's for you, and they might be sort of dancing around the conversation. Okay, sometimes things are so obvious in hindsight, and it could resonate in other ways. But yeah, this is someone who's really trying to tell you one thing and they mean something else. Like they're not going to say, hey, my car broke down and I need to move. Can you come move me without a car? You know, they're just trying to make it happen. They're trying to, I don't want to say use guilt, but yeah, manipulate with some kind of guilt, perhaps. Anyway, just 2 more cards from here. Into you. Scarcity tactics. I don't know. That tells me the guilt thing I just said is right, or could be. Also, into you. Some kind of manipulation here, like just trying to make it seem like they have the upper hand. They're trying to make it seem like they have something you need, but it's the other way around. Completely the other way around. Just know that. What do you focus on? Immediately, here's what comes out. Your strength intimidates people. You are a magnet for abundance. You are divinely protected. You are strong. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's like you needed to know all this. Wow, it's just a bunch of statements. Wow, I love that. Just know that this person can't take anything from you. You are strong. Oh, this might really be a struggle, huh? Oh, It might be a struggle because I'm getting that maybe you draw people like this in, and you got to stop being afraid of that. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. When that fear starts rising up, that this is going to happen, that's going to happen, distract yourself. Remind yourself that you're in charge here. You don't have to let yourself draw that in. You really don't. Repel it. Repel it. Imagine a gold light from outside space washing through you, just washing through your aura, your energy field, protecting you. It bounces back. They can't do anything to you. Because really, there's a fear here of somebody thinking, oh, people are going to see that I'm doing well, so somebody's going to try to live with me or something like that. Like even your success, like you're afraid to even be successful because it's going to draw in the wrong energy. It's not. You are divinely protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You get to have your independence, okay? No one's going to take that. I speak this into your life. Oh, look. You practice self-care every day and you achieve everything you want in life. That's amazing that this came out, because this is someone who totally doesn't want you to take care of yourself, but they still want to enjoy the spoils of victory. You know, they want to enjoy your success, but they want you to splurge on them. They want you to spend your free time on them. Like, they don't realize. Sometimes people get upset if you can't give them special attention, okay? They think you just have all the time in the world because they think this is all you do. This is all you exist for. You must just be there to please them. Well, and then sometimes it comes across entitled, because I'm going to be honest. Here's how it feels to me. And this is how I go through life, because I just assume everybody's as busy as I am. Instead of thinking, oh, I need to go talk to that person. I see that person online. They owe me time or whatever. I realize that what I'm looking at, a content creator, no matter what, because you don't know what they're going through, that's someone who's trying to carry 15 bags of groceries from their car to their doorstep, and they don't want to make 2 trips because they don't have enough time for it. They got to be efficient, and they just went somewhere. They just went to the grocery store. They just want to go home, and you see that person carrying 15 bags, because they're struggling. They're by themselves. They're busy. In other words, I'm just saying, it's like you're walking past this person's house, and you see somebody carrying all these bags of groceries. Okay, like a ton of groceries. Instead of saying, hey, can I help you with those groceries? You just give them more groceries. Or you say, stop and talk to me right now while they're holding all those bags of groceries. That's what it feels like. I feel like we all feel that way, though. It's like people don't know what you're going through. People don't know how busy you really are. They see one thing and they just make all these assumptions. Here's where I'm going with this. People don't know how much my self-care takes from me or anybody else. You don't know what's going on. Just like this person, what's going on? What's happening is they see your life a certain way. And this is probably what's going on with you too. That's why I'm getting this for this reading. I know my collective's a lot like me. We are the types who will put our self-care habits on hold for other people because they need us and we won't stand up for ourselves. And then at the end of it, they'll say, well, you should have stood up for yourself. You should have said something. Well, I tried. Were you there? Sometimes it's like, I wish I had a video camera because, I tried. Or you made me feel guilty. Your needs always were more than mine, So I was always carrying 15 bags of groceries. And it's different if you want to carry 15 bags of groceries for yourself. Sometimes you're just carrying 15 bags of other people's groceries. You got to carry your own. And anyway, what I'm saying is, maybe ask, hey, can I help you with something? It's like, this is someone who doesn't realize that. They feel very entitled. They don't realize that whatever you're doing is what you're doing. If you have to drop something, you're so busy that maybe you don't want to give up something for them. Maybe you don't have enough time. Maybe talking to them, which to them, because they're not as busy, maybe they might be entitled to be like, hey, talk to me for 3 hours. Well, that was the only 3 hours you had to wash your hair that week. They don't know. They don't know. And maybe you push those needs aside that one time, but maybe you're not going to do it again. You can't keep doing that. Some people don't care. They do not care. And then later they'll be like, well, you should have washed your hair. You should have said no and washed your hair. Well, you were crying. You were upset. They were, that type of thing. You guilted me. You made me feel terrible. You made me feel like, you just weren't going to wake up tomorrow if I didn't stop everything I was doing for you, and anyway, that's the energy. I'm sorry, but that is the energy coming through. This person should not interfere with your daily self-care. None of your habits. Just keep your boundaries, practice self-care. You achieve everything you want in life. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.